On All My Children, watch what happens to Liza.
I've never met anyone like you.
Hiding from her past in the arms of a stranger.
This woman, have you seen her? This is urgent.
Will reality tear them apart? Watch what happens to Liza on All My Children.
Patrick is still Hank's lead suspect, if that's what you're asking. No, I really just came by to fill Patrick in on my conversation with Todd's eyewitness, Zeus Zelenko.
Sounds like a stage name.
Funny you should mention that. Basically, he told me the same thing he told Hank, that he was down at the docks, and the night that Carla was murdered, near enough to the docks that he heard a very angry Irish voice threatening someone.
I was never on the bloody deck, Nora.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You said there was something odd about this Zelenko guy.
Yes, something did strike me as very odd. When I was talking to him, he kept making a quarter appear and disappear, you know. It was very good. It was very impressive stuff. Very impressive. But when I asked him about it, he said, oh, no, magic was just a hobby. Then about 2 minutes later, he admitted to being a working magician in Europe.
Why would he lie?
Exactly my question. Even down to his name, Zeus Zelenko. It sounds like a professional magician's name, doesn't it? But there was nothing amateurish about the way he kept pulling seashells out of my ear like he did.
Excuse me, but what did he look like? Was he thin and blue eyes, dark hair?
Yeah, that was young. Yeah.
He was at the Wild Swan. He did the same seashell thing to me.
That's right. And I remember him being there the night I was drugged.
Well, you never told me about that.
We never described him. You see, Carlos set up Blair and myself so he could kidnap Star. And I thought maybe Zelenko was attached to that. I have no idea.
Well, that explains why he would show up with a story for Todd. Revenge for his dead boss.
Well, could be, but Todd's never going to enlighten us on that subject. Blair, on the other hand.
You think she might know something about it?
Only one way to find out.
Let's go ask her.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm not going with you.
Todd, I've already sworn to everything I just told you at my divorce trial. Everything's a matter of public record.
Yeah, but seeing it on the page is a completely different thing from hearing you say it in person.
I don't think I'm ready to sink knee-deep in your mess.
I would make it worth your while.
How?
Well, you want to get revenge against Blair, right?
I'll tell you what, I'll get back to you later. Right now, I want to see my son Bo at the hospital.
Well, I look forward to hearing from you.
I'll just bet you do.
Was that Asa Buchanan, the one and only? And I think he just gave me everything I need to blow Blair right out of the water.
Forget it, Vicky. Todd and I are over except for the fighting.
Well, surely there's got to be some kind of trust remaining.
Come on. He accused me of passing Patrick's baby off as his. Now, where is the trust there? You tell me.
Well, Blair, you have lied about pregnancies before.
Well, this is different this time. I mean, you saw me at the hospital yesterday. I didn't know that I was pregnant then. Besides,
Well, you love Todd.
I was trying to win Todd back, honestly. From my heart.
Oh, this is so awful. And he's doing it all over again. He's just destroying himself. It is so hard to stand by and watch this.
He totally thinks that I've, just cooked this whole plan up. I know he's going to use this pregnancy against me in a custody suit. I mean, he already accused me of being an unfit mother even before all this happened.
Oh, that's absurd. You're not an unfit mother. You're a devoted mother. Why don't you show him the videotape of your televised appeal to Star's kidnappers? That ought to bring him to his senses.
It's too late, Vicky. Todd has hurt me all that he can hurt me.
I wish there was something I could do. The thing is that you and Todd are both so strong-willed. That doesn't help. And then maybe that's why you were drawn to each other in the first place.
And why it ripped us apart.
Well, look, I'm going to talk to him again about this custody suit. I don't know that it'll do any good, but at least I'm going to try.
Vicky, I know what I'm up against. And I'm not a pushover as far as my daughter is concerned. He can fight me and threaten me all he wants, but he will not get custody of Star. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I will find a way to stop him.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment, here on ABC.
You want us to clean this up? You don't need a maintenance crew, you need an archaeologist. Why didn't you warn me about this?
It's not that bad.
Oh, no. No. We'll just spruce the joint up, zip down to North Carolina, and be back before the twins' high school graduation.
Would you care to make a small wager? There it is. Yeah, okay. Listen, I have seen this place much, much worse. There are weapons.
When? A volcano erupted in the lobby?
Pretty close. The place just about burned down. Even the eternal optimist Luna just about gave up hope.
Obviously, you didn't.
Of course not. This place was more our home than Serenity Springs was. Every major milestone pretty much happened right here. Twins were born here. Like this place always had a piece of Luna here.
Maybe I shouldn't have come here.
No. What, are you kidding? No, I'm glad you're here. Not just because you swing a mean broom. It's because I want to share this with you. This is part of my past. I want you to be aware of it.
I know how much a part of you Luna was.
Maggie Luna was part of my past. And right now I'm looking for my future.
I swear to God, Freeman, we can nail her to the wall on this one.
That's certainly a wonderfully useful story about Mr. Buchanan's heart attack and her response.
And the only difference between Blair and a murderer is a dead body. And now she's pregnant with a real killer's kid. See what a judge has to say about that.
Except Patrick Thornhart hasn't been officially charged with Carlo Hester's murder.
Yet.
The inference being that he will be.
Any day now.
What makes you so certain?
Look, the only thing that I care about is getting my daughter away from Blair. So you take that stuff that Asa told me, and you put it in a bunch of documents and send it off to the court. And while you're at it, you slip in that Blair was trying to pass off Patrick Thornhart's baby as mine.
Has she admitted that?
It doesn't matter what she says, it's what she does. It's what she's been doing since the day that I got back.
In order to mislead you into believing she was carrying your child.
Absolutely. She's been playing that card every chance that she got.
Then I suggest you do some documentation of your own.
What's that supposed to mean?
The law lives on proof, Mr. Manning. The more you can back something up, the more the court backs you.
So you want me to take all of the dirt and kind of pile it up? Is that what you're saying?
Something like that. Just try to remember every instance you think Blair lied to you and then describe it as specifically as you can. It's no fun, but can be very helpful.
I don't want to see Blair.
We just found out that Blair's pregnant. And the child is mine.
Oh. Well, guess that certainly qualifies as a complication, doesn't it? Yes. No wonder you're so frazzled. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Makes three of us.
But I'm not the only person who's not sorry.
Do you think Blair planned this?
Oh, come on. I have a lot of ideas, but the only thing I know for sure right now is how angry I am.
Okay, well, gee, this is about as loaded as an issue gets. My concern right now is Blair. I mean, under the circumstances, do you think she'll be willing to help us?
As you said, there's only one way to find out.
Okay, let's go.
I know you don't want to go, but I have to. So I'll see you later.